SEA students at the Hope Anglican Primary School today spoke about how they reacted after they were confronted with a math problem they were not prepared for during yesterday's SEA examination. The issue has caused outrage amongst parents in both Trinidad and Tobago, and they are calling for an investigation. 839 students sat the SEA examination in Tobago yesterday. After the math exam was over, students ran to their principals complaining about a question on the math sheet with which they were unfamiliar. Tobago Channel 5 subsequently learned that the question was about ratio and proportion, which teachers stated was removed from the syllabus several years ago. It was also reported that students in Trinidad were rather traumatized, and this affected their performance in the language arts paper which followed. Today we visited the Hope Anglican School, where we found the Standard 5 students winding down after yesterday's exam. Kimani McKnight, Luke Trim, Shanika Belfort and Daniel Joseph shared with us how they felt when they came upon question 35 on the mathematics sheet.
I didn't know how to do it, so I did the rest of questions and then I came back to it.
I didn't know how to work it because my loving teacher didn't teach me anything about a ratio. Since I asked for the simplest form, I just put it as a fraction. I don't know if I get it right.
We also wanted to know whether this occurrence affected their performances on the language arts paper which followed.
I'm very good in language, so the language was kind of easy for me.
Although I didn't know what to do, I made an attempt to do it.
Okay, so did that affect your performance when you had to do the language after?
But the language was very easy. I understand every question, and it was very easy. Comprehension, all the answers in the passage, and I understand it.
I was really confused. I didn't know what to do. I tried to do it, but I didn't get through. So I want my marks for it because it's not supposed to be in this. Should I put another question?
The students are hoping this question does not negatively affect their results in the exam. Meanwhile, it was quite the opposite over at Signal Hill Primary School, as the principal, Miss Lucille Percy, told us that the students were quite prepared for question 35. She said even though ratio and proportion were removed from the syllabus, the Standard 5 teacher, Miss Roberts, still taught the students the topic. We further spoke to one vice principal in Tobago, who indicated that if after an investigation is conducted it is realized that the question should not have been included in the exam, all students would be awarded the marks.